Welcome to your new favorite way to learn English.
We are so excited to help you on this journey. Get ready for real and fun conversations. Let's start learning together.
Today we have a very useful topic for beginners, talking about your daily routine. This is something we do every day, so it is a great way to practice English. I'm Emma, and I'm here with my co-host.
Hi everyone, I'm Alex, and I'm excited about today's conversation. A daily routine is one of the first topics English learners talk about. We often need to describe what we do in the morning, during the day, and in the evening. So today's episode will help you learn natural English while listening to a friendly conversation.
That's right. When people meet someone new, they often ask simple questions like, "What time do you get up?" or "What do you usually do after work?" These questions are all about daily routines. They are useful in real-life conversations.
And the great thing is that daily routine vocabulary is everywhere. You can use it at school, at work, with friends, or even when writing about yourself. The more you talk about your daily activities, the more comfortable you become with everyday English.
Let's start with the morning. For many people, the day begins with waking up. I usually wake up around 7 o'clock. The first thing I do is turn off my alarm and get out of bed.
My morning is quite similar. I wake up, stretch a little, and then go to the bathroom. After that, I wash my face and brush my teeth. These are very common daily routine activities.
Yes, and after brushing my teeth, I usually make my bed. Some people do this every morning and some people don't. But making your bed is a useful phrase to know in English.
Another common phrase is take a shower. Many people take a shower in the morning before they start their day. Others prefer taking a shower at night. Both are common.
After getting ready, I usually make breakfast. Sometimes I have eggs and toast. Sometimes I just have cereal and fruit. It depends on how much time I have.
Breakfast is an important part of many people's routines. Some people enjoy a big breakfast, while others eat something small. A simple sentence learners can use is, "I have breakfast at 7:30 every morning."
That's a very useful sentence pattern. You can also say, "I usually have coffee in the morning." The word usually is helpful because it talks about habits.
Exactly. We often use words like usually, always, sometimes, often, and never when talking about routines. For example, I usually walk to work, or I sometimes skip breakfast.
After breakfast, many people go to work or school. If you work in an office, you might leave home around 8 o'clock. If you're a student, you might catch a bus or walk to school.
And this brings us to another useful phrase, go to work or go to school. These are very common expressions. English learners hear them all the time.
During the day, routines can be very different. Some people sit at a desk and work on a computer. Others work outside. Some people spend the day studying, teaching, driving, or helping customers.
That's true. A daily routine doesn't have to be exactly the same for everyone, but most people have activities they repeat regularly. That's what makes something part of a routine.
Let's imagine a simple example. A student wakes up at 6:30, takes a shower, gets dressed, has breakfast, and goes to school. Classes start at 8 o'clock. After school, the student goes home and does homework.
Then maybe the student has dinner with family, watches a TV show for a while, and goes to bed around 10:30 or 11.
That sounds like a very realistic example, and learners can easily adapt it to describe their own lives.
Exactly. You don't need complicated vocabulary. Simple words and clear sentences are often the best way to communicate.
Here's a question. Do you think having a routine is important?
For many people, yes. A routine can help create structure in daily life. When you know what you need to do, it becomes easier to stay organized and manage your time.
I agree. Of course, life is not always predictable. Some days are busy and plans change, but having a basic routine can still be helpful.
It can also reduce stress. When important tasks become habits, you don't have to think about them as much. You simply do them automatically.
That's very true, Alex. I remember a time when my schedule was very inconsistent. I went to bed at different times every night, and I often felt tired.
What changed?
I started following a more regular routine. I chose a bedtime and tried to follow it every day. After a few weeks, I noticed that I had more energy in the morning.
That's a great example. Small changes can have a big impact. Many people think they need dramatic changes, but often simple habits are enough.
Speaking of habits, let's talk about learning English as part of a daily routine. This is something our listeners may find helpful.
Definitely. Many learners ask how to improve their English. One answer is consistency. Practicing a little every day is often better than studying for many hours once a week.
For example, someone could listen to English for 10 minutes during breakfast, learn 5 new words during lunch, and read a short article before bed. Those activities don't take a lot of time, but they create regular exposure to the language. Over months, that practice adds up.
I once knew a learner who spent 15 minutes every morning reading simple English stories. At first, progress seemed slow, but after several months, reading became much easier.
That's a wonderful story. It shows the power of daily practice. Improvement often happens gradually. One day you suddenly realize that things feel easier than before.
Let's imagine another situation. A person wants to talk about their routine in English. What could they say?
They might say, I wake up at 6:30. I brush my teeth and take a shower. Then I have breakfast and go to work. I finish work at 5 o'clock and return home. In the evening, I cook dinner and watch television.
That's a great example because it's simple and natural. Learners don't need perfect sentences with advanced grammar. They just need clear communication.
Exactly. Confidence grows through practice. The more you talk about familiar topics, the easier speaking becomes.
Another useful idea is describing routines using time expressions. For example, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and at night.
Those phrases help organize your thoughts. You can say, in the morning, I go jogging. In the afternoon, I work. In the evening, I spend time with my family.
Let's discuss weekends for a moment. Weekend routines are often different from weekday routines.
That's true. Many people wake up later on weekends. They may spend more time relaxing, visiting friends, or enjoying hobbies.
Some people like to clean their homes on weekends. Others enjoy outdoor activities. There are many possibilities.
Weekend routines can also be a great conversation topic. If someone asks, what do you usually do on weekends? You'll have plenty to talk about.
Here's a fun question. If you had a completely free day, how would your routine change?
I would probably sleep a little longer. Then I'd have a relaxed breakfast and spend more time reading. I might also go for a long walk and enjoy being outdoors.
That sounds nice. I think I would spend extra time with hobbies and maybe visit a new place. Sometimes a change from the normal routine feels refreshing.
It does. But interestingly, many people still keep some routines even on free days. Habits become part of who we are.
That's a fascinating idea. Our routines often reflect our priorities. If someone exercises every morning, that habit shows that health is important to them.
And if someone reads every evening, it may show that learning or relaxation is important to them. Daily routines tell a story about our lives.
Let's share another practical example. Imagine a parent with young children. Their routine might start very early.
Yes, they may wake up before everyone else, prepare breakfast, help children get ready for school, and then begin their own workday. Their schedule can be very busy.
In the evening, they might help with homework, prepare dinner, and spend family time together. It requires a lot of organization.
That's why routines can be valuable. They help families manage many responsibilities throughout the day.
Now let's focus on useful expressions. One expression is get ready. We often say, I get ready for work, or I get ready for school.
Another common expression is head home. Instead of saying go home, sometimes people say, I head home after work. You'll hear this expression in everyday conversations.
We also hear start my day and end my day. For example, I start my day with a cup of coffee, or I end my day by reading a book.
These expressions sound natural and easy to use. Learners can include them when describing daily routines.
Another helpful phrase is take a break. During a busy day, many people need to take a break for a few minutes.
And don't forget go to bed. This is different from go to sleep. You can go to bed at 10 o'clock, but maybe you don't fall asleep until 10:30.
That's an excellent distinction. Small differences like that help learners sound more natural in English conversations. Here's another tip. Try talking about your routine out loud. Even if you're alone, describe your activities in English. This is simple but effective practice.
For example, you can say, "Now I'm making breakfast," or "I'm leaving for work." It turns daily life into a language lesson.
Exactly. You don't always need special study materials. Everyday activities provide endless opportunities to practice.
Earlier today, I was thinking about how many routine words we use without noticing. Wake up, get dressed, eat breakfast, go to work, come home, have dinner, and go to bed. These phrases appear again and again.
That's true. Because they are so common, learning them well gives you a strong foundation. They help you understand conversations, videos, and everyday situations.
Before we finish, let's talk about building a good routine for English learning. What would you suggest?
I would suggest starting small. Choose one activity you can do every day. Maybe listen to English for 10 minutes or read one page of a simple book.
That's realistic and manageable. People often set goals that are too big and then become discouraged.
Exactly. Success comes from consistency, not perfection. If you practice a little every day, you are moving forward.
I also think it's important to enjoy the process. Choose activities that interest you. If you enjoy podcasts, listen to podcasts. If you enjoy stories, read stories.
Learning becomes easier when it feels enjoyable. Motivation often stays stronger when you're having fun.
We have covered many useful ideas today. We talked about morning routines, work and school routines, evening habits, weekends, useful expressions, and ways to practice English through daily activities.
And hopefully our listeners now feel more confident talking about their own routines in English.
Thank you all for spending time with us today. We always enjoy sharing practical English topics with you. It has been a wonderful conversation.
Thank you for listening, everyone. Today, we explored how to talk about your daily routine in natural English. We discussed waking up, getting ready, having breakfast, going to work or school, taking breaks, spending time with family, enjoying hobbies, and ending the day. Remember that the best way to improve your English is to use it regularly. Try describing your own routine every day, even if you use only simple sentences. Little by little, your vocabulary, confidence, and fluency will grow. Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep enjoying the learning journey. We appreciate you joining us for this episode, and we look forward to speaking with you again soon. Take care, have a wonderful day, and goodbye for now.